7. Good outside the switch. Doncic goes
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well, and today we're actually going on a field trip and we are going to be going to Turkey. So make sure you're all set and your bags are packed.
Please no.
While we're going to be watching one of the top prospects in the 2021 NBA draft, and his name is Alperen Şengün, who is being projected in the lottery, a little outside of the lottery, and even like maybe slipping in the 20s, but I think he has so much talent at such a young age, and potentially he could be the steal of the draft. But I'm also going to be giving you guys a history lesson of how he got into basketball. So let's go, y'all. As Alperen Şengün was born in Giresun, northeastern Turkey on July 25, 2002. His parents wanted him to begin working in the sport of swimming. However, Şengün loved the game of basketball so much it just caught his eye, and he also watched his older brother play the sport. So at the age of 8, he started playing basketball early on. He actually competed in both sports at the same time, but due to practical issues, and if you really want to be great at one thing, you really have to sacrifice other things in your life, and he sacrificed swimming to get better at the game of basketball. He needed proper training and proper time to get better every single day, so he decided to continue with basketball, and he was very good right away. He had a great feel for the game, very good footwork. He started playing professionally at 15 years old, but now let's head over to the games and let's talk about why he's one of the top prospects and what makes him so good. We're going to be breaking him down while he's playing. As here we go, y'all. When you take a look at Alperen Şengün, he is pretty tall. He's 6'10". He's a 240-pound power forward / center at only 18 years of age. Like I mentioned, he's been playing professional basketball since 15 years old, and when you watch him play, he's not crazy fast. He's not an elite vertical jumping athlete, but when he finds the right angle, he could definitely yam it on you. But his game around the basket is very polished for someone who is so young, and his low post game is so beautiful. It's like poetry in motion. He can score with either hand around the basket and has a deep bag of moves such as drop steps, spin moves, and fadeaways that keep the defense off balance. He has fantastic footwork that's so polished at 18 years old. He does a good job of making himself available in the post, fronting the big man, and has a good understanding of spacing, screening, cutting, and how to make plays within the flow of the offense. He's got a soft touch around the basket and shoots a very high percentage from the overall field. And he also has potential as a shooter, showing very good touch around the basket and shooting 80% from the free throw line. So that just shows right there his shot is not completely broken, and not like he shot a lot of threes from the outside, even though he did not make a lot of them. But he's only 18 years old with fluid mechanics, but I would like to see him develop a mid-range jumper before a three-point shot. He plays extremely strong and physical out there on the court. He plays at 100% every single possession, and because he's so strong and physical, or because he plays very strong and physical, he gets to the free throw line a good amount of times a game. I do think he has to get into better shape, but I do love his combination of how strong he plays out there, great footwork, good feel for the game, very soft touch. I see a combination of Sabonis and Enes Kanter in his game. But he has a solid handle for someone who is 6'10", but it can get sloppy at times. It definitely isn't on a string. It's not good, but it is decent. He plays with a relentless motor. He plays very hard. We're talking about someone who's only 18 years old. He won the MVP of the third best league in the world, the Turkish league. I think if he continues to work on that shot, I do think he has pick and pop potential. Not like a crazy knockdown shooter, but maybe a solid shooter from the outside. But if he could ever get to Nikola Vucevic level from the outside, that would be absolutely deadly. Now getting into Alperen Şengün's defense, I actually do think it's underrated. Some people think he's an atrocious defender and he won't even be average at the next level, but I actually do like some things that he brings to the table defensively. I'm not saying he's going to be great, but I do think he could be decent or average at the next level. Yes, he could be caught flat-footed and he could be late on closeouts, and sometimes he may just not have the greatest of awareness, but he's 18 years old and he could always get better at the mental part of the game. But the thing I love about Şengün is that he knows his limitations of not being a crazy above the rim athlete, and he plays straight hands up fundamental defense. He's also an active off-ball defender, and he's also shown great potential as a help side defender, showing big time hustle to try to block any shot at the rim. He is tough defending in the post. He plays in a grown men league. Yes, this is the third best league in the world, but literally the men feared him on the court as he was not afraid in the post whatsoever defending it. And of course, in today's NBA, there's a lot of pick and rolls or just a lot of screens being run, and you definitely need to be able to guard the pick and roll, or you have to be switchable. He isn't someone that's really going to lock up someone outside on the perimeter. He's not an elite defender, but he can hold his own. He is not a lost cause outside on the perimeter. Like I said, he could have problems defending shots because he does not have the longest of wingspan. Definitely does have good awareness when it comes to defending the pick and roll, as he has a very high basketball IQ. But this is what makes him so special, and that is his passing. He definitely has big time potential at the next level to become one of the best passing big men in the league. I'm not saying he's going to be Nikola Jokic, but he makes some crazy passes out there on the court. His ability to manipulate defenses with his eyes, he could see something before it even happens. He throws absolute dime pieces out there, and his ability to improvise is insane. He could lose his handle, fall on the hardwood, and still deliver an absolute dime. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh. And now getting into rebounding, he nearly actually averaged 10 rebounds per game when it came to the 2020-21 season, and he's literally a man possessed on the boards. Like, he takes pride in rebounding. He takes pride in all phases of the game. This isn't someone that just likes playing offense. It's not like he doesn't like playing defense. He plays hard. He's very textbook on the boards. He's very good at boxing out. I really like that about him, but I definitely do think he would have to get stronger to really deal with the physicality of the NBA, and if he wants to keep up his rebounding. And as fascinating as he is, there is some big time question marks about his transition to the NBA. He's very talented, but he's only 18 years old. Will teams be impatient with him? I definitely do think he would have to go to the perfect situation. Will he go to a team like Toronto? Where would you like to see him end up? Let me know down below in the comment section. But will he be a power forward or a center? Will he be able to deal with stronger big men in the post? Will he adjust poorly on defense due to the speed and physicality of the NBA? Will the lack of a jumper haunt him? Will he turn over the ball a lot in the NBA due to sometimes trying to do too much? Let me know down below your thoughts and analysis, and peace out, y'all.